We're taught the golden rule from a very young age. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
But is the golden rule mucking up your marriage? Author Susan Bratton is here to help perform some relationship magic for us. Susan, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, I have to tell you one thing before we get into how the golden rule is mucking up your marriage, and that is that I am completely jealous of those hats you wore last week on the Kentucky Derby, those giant Kentucky Derby hats.
Right.
I came with my little relationship magic magician hat today, and I was like, I need to get a bigger hat. But
Yours is sparkly.
It is super sparkly.
And
I'm going to be leaving sparkles.
European, right? I mean, the princess wears hats like that.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm going to leave sparkles all over your set. For sure. And magic. I'm going to leave magic all over your set today. I'm excited to tell you that.
So how on earth, the golden rule is supposed to be something that we totally live by.
Right? Yes. Exactly. So the situation is that you actually, so the golden rule is, just in case someone hasn't heard of it, which pretty much everybody has, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And when you get married, you think, okay, well, I need to treat my partner as well as I want them to treat me. But the thing is that it actually hurts your relationship when you treat your partner the way you want to be treated. Because you want different things than your partner does. You have this idea in your mind of your perfect and ideal relationship, and so does your partner, and they're completely different. And so when you get up every day and instead you understand what that perfect relationship list is for your man and for you, and you know that about each other, it makes a completely ideal relationship. So that's why the golden rule is not good advice.
No,
Gotcha.
it doesn't sound like it's good advice anymore.
No, it doesn't. Look, my hat's starting to go, isn't it?
So how do we really, I mean, communication in any relationship, we always say is like the golden rule, it's key.
Yeah.
But so many of us fall short in communication. Even though we think we're good communicators, we're horrible at it.
Yeah. All right. So the process that I've come up with is to understand what your relationship values are. Everybody has a unique list. So let me give you an example of what relationship values are so we get like a level set on what we're talking about. So relationship values are the things that you uniquely value in a relationship. And your list is totally different than anyone else's list, okay? And so values could be something like humor or passion or faith or family values. You care and prioritize different things. Both of you do, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But how do you get to the point where you realize, okay, he values things, different things than I do? How do you get beyond looking at what you want and really start understanding from another person's perspective? You can't get in their head.
Yeah. So, of course, I have a relationship magic formula.
Perfect.
How could I not have a relationship magic formula? That's what I have for you. So the idea is, let me tell you about it. So M stands for memorize your partner's values. First you uncover what they are, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. You memorize their values. And it's really important, for example, say, for example, a lot of women, their value is security, especially financial security. That's really important. So every day you want to make sure that your partner knows that they need to make sure to bring home the bacon for you and do the things that make you feel financially secure in your relationship. And A stands for appreciate. Appreciate the difference between the two of you. Don't try to do to your partner what you want done to you. Do what they want done to them and understand their list. For example, for a lot of guys and women today, passion is the thing that people want. And you've got to work on it. You've got to focus it, right? And so appreciating the fact that you need to put on those lacy red panties every day to keep that spark alive in your relationship if your partner wants that passion is really important. G stands for give. Give each other what you want. You might be a stay-at-home body introvert, and your partner might be a ha-ha, an extrovert, right? So hand over the car keys and let them have the freedom they need to be that extroverted person. You're different. I stands for ideal, and that is that you both can have an ideal relationship when you get up every day and you start thinking about what each other want and prioritize that in your mind. And then C is for create. Create your list. And I have a quiz that has one question. And the one question is awesome because you just ask the same question to yourself over and over again. So get out a piece of paper and you say to yourself, okay, would I be in a relationship if I couldn't have this? And whatever this is, you fill in the blank. And you just keep asking yourself, like, would I be in a relationship if I couldn't have this, or this, or this? You get that long list of words, and then you prioritize. You know how to do rank order prioritization, where you're like, okay, these are the ones that are a deal breaker for me. If I can't have this, I'd rather be alone. I don't even want to be in a relationship if I can't have this out of my relationship. That's how you get to the 4. And I really recommend that you just focus on having 4, because that's about all anybody can remember.
Right.
I'll give you an example. My husband's relationship values, so you can kind of hear the difference. My husband's relationship values, the first one for him is passion. And his second one is fun and adventure. Now, for the marriage magician, fun and adventure ain't no problem at all.
I was gonna say,
think about that, right? That's
done, check.
His third is, oh, I'm forgetting it. Hang on a second. I'm just a little bit nervous. His third is variety. He really likes a lot of different things to go on. And his fourth is honesty. So my relationship values are totally different, with the exception of one. Mine are security. I really like my man to take care of me. But I also love freedom. I want to be out there doing my thing in the world, like hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
And I also really like variety, but I also want honesty.
Exactly.
We really love to tell each other like the total truth, no matter how bad it is. So we're suited, but we're not all lined up on our relationship values, because it's not compatibility. See, the trick is that it's actually the opposite. It's giving each other what you want and knowing what that is. And you can really put like a more detail into it. Like, what does security mean to you, or what does passion mean to you? For my husband, it's like passion for him means, you know, maybe me snuggling him. It's affection as much as lovemaking and things like that. And so you get a sense of what people want.
Well, Susan, we are out of time, and I feel like we could talk all day.
Yes.
You are fabulous.
Yay, thank you.
So much for
My
coming
pleasure.
today. And you can learn more about all of Susan's books by heading to her website, susanbratton.com. And right now, you can get a free series of articles titled The Relationship Values Freebie Ideas at myrelationshipvalues.com.
Very valuable stuff there. Well, still ahead on the Morning Blend, we'll tell you how you can help the Salvation Army simply by going out to dinner.
Plus, we'll head outside for a preview of an all-day event that you can see. We'll tell you where it's all taking place right after this.